the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. On the visitors' sideline, a look at the head coach of the Falcons. His team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. You see the numbers for him in this first quarter of play. Looking to build on him here as they begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. And they get the first points of the game. What a way of starting, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
The party started with a touchdown catch on that opening drive, looking to build on it as they begin here with 1st and 10.
Let's get this point.
Set. Hut. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Love. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Ready, set. Set. 53. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game. Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit
Here
off.
we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Featured and a factor in the first half. 4 catches already. See if they can add to that total as his offense has it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively out to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready?
Love will give it up on a pop pass. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Set. Ready. 45. What? Set.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got...
Look there at the receiving numbers for him in the first half. And add on as this drive begins with first down.
Real quick.
Ready. Black 40.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Now Love. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half.
Come on. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Quick hitting slant there. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because...
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Packers. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator,
closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. We haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive. On first down, it's Love. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Throwing is Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at the
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Love. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
the thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Luck. Quick slash into the hands of Golden. And he'll be taken down, but they the 30-yard line.
4 yards.
Ready.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Let's go. Ready.
First and 10.
Here's Love to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. He's got it at the 3.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
He's already made a big impact on this one. 2 first-half touchdown grabs. See if they continue to go his way. This drive begins. It's first and 10.
Down. Blue 32. Ready.
Here's Love. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a first down.
Check.
Back to throw is Love. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Love gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside with 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
Now Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Check.
Throwing on second down, Love. The throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Ready. Break. Come on. Set. Ready.
To throw is Love. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Love to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a half he is putting together. That's his third. The Packers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10.
Set. Ready. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Loves to throw on first and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Packers first down.
Come on.
First and
Set.
10 at
Ready.
the 21.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
On the ready. Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board?
And he will score again. Touchdown, Packers. Make it 14 what a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had...
Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Here we go.
Love to throw it on first down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. 45.
Now Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 9.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the 4th quarter.
Ready.
On first down, it's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football at their own 23. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, the Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the 4th.
Blue, 32. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing is Love. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
First and 10.
11 yards on the connection there. First down, Packers.
Set.
To throw is Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Here's Love. Back to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
At the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
A 3-yard pickup.
Black
Brings
40.
up second and 7.
Cut.
Second down throw for Love. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
At the
Hurry
11-yard
up.
line.
Let's go. Yellow. 40. Set.
Love. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Packers. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch.
Comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They're closing in on a 9th victory of the season, and they're going to start this drive here at 1st and 10.
Cut.
Here's Love to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Cut.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard
Set.
line.
Ready. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Love. And left side. It's caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So it's a win for the Packers. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain.